My name is Daan Roosegaarde. I'm an artist slash designer slash inventor slash entrepreneur from the Netherlands.
Today I've been asked to talk a bit about the future of design. I'm a big believer of techno-poetry, in which we merge the worlds of innovation but also of imagination in a way.
You look for the places where everything gets merged together. And landscape in a way is nature, but it's also culture, because it's man-made or woman-made. So I think that's an incredibly fascinating area, also because that's where the places where people meet, where they connect, whether they like it or not.
It reminded me actually of this image. As we live in this world which is sort of shifting from analog to digital, in which technology is playing more and more as our second skin, our second language, in this over Facebook-sized, over digitalized, over LinkedIn-sized little world. And I think that's sort of fascinating, that why today we're sharing our personal information, our personal stories, rather to a sort of a cloud high above there, a la Twitter, a la Facebook, rather than the physical world, which by the way is completely crashing right now in terms of economy, in terms of energy.
If we want to deal with this reality, we have to renegotiate our protocol. So the notion that, the understanding that we live in a relational network in which we're connected to each other in a weird kind of way, is the basic principle of building up a new economy and a new understanding of the world around us.
Imagine what happens when tech jumps out of that computer screen and becomes a part indeed of the clothes that we wear, the streets we walk on, the floors which we dance on, and the roads you and I participate in.
It's not about design, art or architecture, it's about us wanting to personalize and customize the world around us. And man has always made tools in order to make that happen. And this is just a logical, natural extension of that.
One of the first pieces we made, which you see here, is June, where we sort of started to imagine what happens when landscapes become interactive, reacting to the sounds and the motion of the people walking by. And here you see it in action, placed in a pedestrian tunnel in the Netherlands, a grey old dark tunnel, a bit scary. And suddenly we placed a sort of second layer of thousands of little fibers, reacting to the sounds. And what is interesting is that it has a memory, so it gets a little bit excited because of the children, and slowly it's calming down. So in a way the environment becomes intuitive. It starts to recognize you, starts to link up as a mediator. So in a way reality is not static anymore, but it's an extension of who we are. It lets life in a way.
Again, it's about innovation, but it's also about imagination. And that if you come up with new proposals of how it could look like, it might become reality really, really fast.
I figured out there was a material which can change in transparency, a sort of electronic paper, a liquid crystal, when we slightly power it. And we sort of merged business with pleasure, as you may say, and started to make dresses out of it, as a second skin of information. So here you see the first dress, connected to the heartbeat of the model. So the more excited she becomes, the more transparent the dress is. So suddenly we're not looking at a bloody iPhone screen anymore, but it's a part of us, it's sort of in co-control. So this is the white going from white to transparent. And this is the black, from black to transparent. The media jumped on it, it became a huge hit. This is Bombay Times interviewing the Bollywood actresses, like, do you want this? Some said, no, it's exploitation of female body, how can you do this? And others said, oh, it's interesting, it's a new way of seducing people, a new way of communication. And I thought that was exactly the reason of this project, to sort of investigate what do we want from tech, what does technology want from us.
I always had people telling me that what I want could not be possible, could never be done or was not allowed. And it's sort of my job to prove them wrong. The humor relevates that process a lot. Don't take yourself too serious. You have other people who are good at that. Yeah, for sure, the fun factor is important, but also there's an incredible desire of showing that it also can be done different. And it's great to be in a conference like here in Cape Town at Indaba, where you have this large group of people thinking, negotiating what is meaningful in a time like this. So yeah, proud to be here.